Hi, my name's Abbott, and this is my podcast, Philosophical Laugh Lines. You have all the solutions. You must develop the patience to discover them. You have everything you need. You must develop the trust to depend on it all. Trust that everything is working out exactly as it needs to. If you don't know it's not time, have the patience, have the trust to allow things to unfold. Have the patience, have the trust that what you want, what you need is coming. Don't just take what's in front of you because it's there, when you know that's not actually what you want. Everything that is for you is coming your way exactly when it should, exactly how it's meant to. You must trust your desires, trust your intuition, that it wouldn't lead you somewhere if that's not where you were meant to go. Even if you don't receive that which it is you desire, it was still everything that was meant to happen. It still transformed you into the person of who you need to be. None of your desires are about receiving that thing, but rather they are about becoming that self, becoming who you need to be, becoming who you want to be. Allow yourself grace on this journey to your desires. Allow yourself grace when things don't turn out the way you thought they would. Allow yourself grace. Allow yourself space to be open to all of the ways things will work out, but not in the way you thought they would. Every part of you is acceptable. Every part of you is meant to be there. There's nothing you need to hide. There's nothing you need to isolate for. Every part of you is here to teach you something. Every part of you is here to be loved, to be known, to be accepted. Sometimes it feels like there's pieces or stories in your mind that feel like too much, that feel like something to handle alone. But the only way to truly heal is to come together. The main way to truly find peace is through community. All of the little pieces of God, all the little pieces of spirit, finding a way to exist together in harmony, with each piece authentically expressing. Every part of you needs love from yourself and from other people. The longer you segregate yourself, the longer you divide into tinier and tinier, more palatable pieces, the longer it will take to be comfortable, the longer it will take to feel love. The hardest lesson to unlearn in modern society is separateness. To imagine that anything is outside of the oneness that contains all of us. To imagine that you are separate from your neighbor. To imagine that you are separate from everyone you see walking down the street. You are all made of the same stuff. You all come from the same place. And we love all of you. Believing in this separateness eventually creates the separateness within yourself. It feels safer to live in pieces, because then you can't lose yourself. To live in pieces, to hide them away, to scatter them in the wind. I imagine it would feel much better to show up as your whole self, to show up with your entire being, accept yourself, hold every piece of you, and take them with you. Find that which reminds you of your wholeness. Let it all the way in. Listen to the full body feelings when they come. All of the answers are inside of you. Segregating yourself, cutting away pieces, putting it all into the shadows. This hides the answers. This hides your intuition. Only all of you knows the answer. If there is a piece of you that disagrees, that doubts, don't ignore, don't throw it away. If there's a piece of you that knows, then all of you knows. Everything inside you knows. but you just might not want to believe. Everything happens exactly when it needs to. Trust. There's a much bigger plan in store than you could ever imagine. Trust yourself. Trust God. The future is always unknown. There are no guarantees. You might not know where you're going, and that leaves plenty of possibility for you to get to where you want to be. Don't underestimate time. What time can do. The secret ingredient for everything. Don't rush where you are now to get to where you want to be. Trust your intuition to guide the way. If your intuition is telling you to follow something, telling you to keep with something, and you don't know why, and it doesn't look like what you want right now, you must trust that it will turn out to be what you need. You must trust that it will grow into whatever is best for you. When you start to feel confined or restricted is when you must pivot. When you can change course. However, if something is just difficult, if something asks you to struggle, to strive, to endure, it is not a case for abandonment. It's not a case for changing course. You've set out on this path for a reason. Trust the process. You're meant to be where you are, who you're with, who you are. You made this choice. Before this life, you made this choice. What can you learn from this? How can you grow? What can this teach you? How can this widen your perspective? Keep going. Keep going and you will get there. You have the capacity to hold whatever is in your life. You have the capacity to experience your chosen timeline. Sometimes the weight of existence feels like a clenched fist. That clenched fist is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of messing up. Fear of becoming something you don't want to be. But you must trust. Trust that you are co-creating with the universe. Trust that God hears your plans. Trust that wherever your intuition takes you cannot be the wrong place, cannot be the wrong way. Your intuition is your closest source of God, of spirit. Your intuition is your own divine intervention. Fear. Sometimes we confuse fear and anxiety for our intuition. But fear is loud. Fear is mean. Fear keeps you in the same place. Your intuition will challenge you. Your intuition is like a little nudge. All these little nudges add up to big change. Fear in the body is a safety measure. Fear was born to keep life in dangerous situations where your actual life is at risk. Fear is useful. But in most instances now, we overuse it. Drowning in fear about what to wear, who to be, what decision to make. These are not things to fear. These won't kill you. It is important to not keep yourself in that fear state. You don't have to do everything scared. You don't have to be scared all the time. Do what you want to do. Follow your dreams. And trust that you don't need to do them scared. These ideas were placed in your head for a reason. You never need to fear when following your intuition. Trust yourself. You are the only one that knows. You are meant to be exactly where you are, who you are, who you're with. There's nothing that you can do wrong. This is your life. You're meant to learn from it. Everything that is unique about you is your superpower. Do not try to quiet these things. There's nothing wrong with you. You are exactly as you are supposed to be.